Hi everyone, welcome to the next of our Rita Berman winter pictures. I quite fancied doing this little mushroom toadstool-y thing. I do love colouring them, so I thought I would make that our next one. I'm not sure where I'm going to start. I'm definitely going to do a red colour here. It's festive and also lovely. So I'm just going to sharpen up my red and make a start. Oh, there we go. So this is the crimson red. I'm still using the Arteza Expert pencils, and I'm going to do all of this bit. I'm not going to do that edge bit at the moment. I'm just going to do this sort of main bit, and I'm going to do all of it in a fairly heavy-ish layer, very precise, heavy-ish layer to start with, and then we're going to think about where there might be some shadows. So it's quite an interesting looking toadstool slash mushroom with these sort of dip bits. I don't know whether that reflects any sort of real one or whether Rita's just having fun with this. I want a really dark red to do some shadowing. I'm just sharpening it. I'm going to use the garnet red, and I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to come back and do some of the other red after again. So to start with the shadow under the snow, I think putting a bit of shadow under the snow is great fun because it makes the snow look thicker. And having a really heavy snowfall is a lot of fun, as I have experienced today. Well, on Sunday we had lots of snow and it was so pretty. I'm going to do these bits. I do feel sorry for anyone that was really struggling, and it's horrible now because it's slightly melted and frozen and icky. And I also want to see some people and I can't because it's too snowy, and I need to go to town and I'm not really daring enough to go in the snow, but it's still beautiful and it's cold. Right, I'm going back with my crimson red and I'm just going to really solid in these areas. Oh, there's a car alarm going now. Oh, it stopped. I want to really make it a nice vibrant red colour. Yeah, I see. Oopsie. Yeah, I want to meet a couple of friends before Christmas to give them their Christmas presents and cards, and I don't want to encourage them out in this snowy weather. One of them would probably drive, and that's a bit hairy. And she may still be snowed in, to be honest, I haven't asked her. And the other one has been very unwell, in a lot of pain, and I don't want her to fall over. She's not a falling over type of person, but ugh. Or even a little slip. If you've got a bad back, you jolt it. I'm going back in with the garnet red, and I'm just redoing this shadow under here. As for me, it's not dark enough, apart from the bits that are on top of the white, which are too dark. I'm going to just erase those. Let's just rub it with my brush and find my eraser. There we go. Just going to try and erase that bit there. I don't think I'm going to manage it. These vibrant pencils, particularly reds, they tend to stay in the paper. They don't like coming up. Never mind. I think that's a little faded, so I might just be being a bit too fussy. Don't worry, I'm not crying. I've just got a runny nose. Boo-hoo, I've gone out of the lines. I'm sad. Right. I still want more intensity of colour. I'm going to go in with the rose red and just really get some colour down. I'm trying not to go too much over the garnet where I put the shadows in. It's much better. I'm happier with that. I'm probably just being a fussy person. There we go. Right, I want some greys. going to use the elephant grey, it's a browny grey. And firstly on this bit around here, I'm just going to try and make it look a little bit fancy by making it a bit darker here and then lighter towards the middle. So darker in this little bit here and a bit lighter at the front, and it will just emphasise the shape of that. And it's a bit of fun just to do a little bit different rather than just some sort of straight block colouring, which you could do, and it's perfectly fine. I just wanted to have a bit of fun with it. Now the stem, I'm going to ignore the drawing on it. I want it to be a lot darker on the edge than on the middle so that it looks more rounded. So I'm going to leave it quite pale in the middle and really intensify the colour right on the edge. To try to make it look more rounded as much as I can. There we go. Now we have some leaves and berries here going on, which we'll do next. What sort of green should we pick? Let's have a looky. Shall we pick? I think we'll go for our jade green. I think it's going to match the red quite well. I know nature doesn't try and match, but I do. So I'm going to put it quite intensely into the base of the leaf, and then less as I come towards the tip. It's quite difficult to evenly reduce the amount of pencil through the leaf. I'm doing my best. It takes a lot of practice. Just got to keep going for it. Oh, and that's the leaf there, isn't it? Sorry, my hand is shading it now. There we go. Now these berries, I was tempted to do them the same colour as the mushroom, but I don't think that's right. I think we need a different colour. Let's go for... I'm thinking if I go for the carmine red, I think it's a little bit pinker. Maybe. Let's have a look. Let's try the carmine red. And I am going to go around the outside of the berry about 3 or 4 times, then bring it in for a couple, and then for a couple more, and then a tiny bit in the middle, and that will help to hopefully make it look more spherical. And I'm just doing the same thing on every berry. Now don't be afraid to go back like I am, just add a few more layers and tidy it up. I think sometimes that can make a big difference with the picture. I'm just trying to work out what that is. I'm going to colour that as a berry. If you're prepared to just spend a little bit longer looking and maybe going back and doing a few bits over again, can make a big difference. It's time to colour the snow. I'm going to keep the snow the same as we did here through the page. I think it makes, because we've got so many completely different elements, having a few bits the same gives us a little bit of coherence. So I'm going to use the periwinkle blue. I also think this blue works very well. So darker at the bottom. And then lighter as we go up, leaving alone those circles, which I want to look very white. Like that. And then we've got snow on the ground. And I think I want to do the same thing. Darker lower down, where the line is, and then lighter as we go up towards the top of it. Like that. And then we're going to get a white Posca. And I want want to draw a few bits of snow on the top like I have on some other elements on this page, but I want to put some shine on the barriers. The shine is unlikely to have been on the base, but it doesn't interfere with my snow. I don't know if that was supposed to be a berry, but it is now. Do we need any more? I'm thinking, do I want to put... I'm thinking there'd be some bits here, because it's slightly curled out. I'm sort of covering that star already. A bit of snow. There we go. There is our mushroom. Let's just move it into the middle a little bit. So there is that little element done. I'm not sure where I'm going to go next, but there will be another one tomorrow, sort of for the end of the month. I may just continue with a few more, but I haven't decided yet. Maybe not. But as I say, there'll definitely be one more. I'm just looking around the page trying to pick it right now, but I won't. I'll say goodbye first. Have a really lovely day. Thank you so much for watching, and happy colouring.